Good day, sir. I am Alexander Richard Meyer of 6A, and I will be talking about the different kinds of airspace. Number one is airport advisory airspace. It tells the wind or weather and traffic advisory. Number two, temporary flight restrictions. They prevent or limit the non-participating areas, and they protect people to provide safe environment. More examples are the president, vice president, or any of the public figure. Number three is the military training routes. These routes are around the country where military aircraft practice maneuvers, high-speed operations, and sometimes very low level. And my last example in airspace is VFR flyways. It can be found on the back of the terminal air charts.
Good day, sir. I am Jefferson de Vega of 6A, and today I am going to talk about other airspace. The legend for this chart is depicted by a blue line and a dotted border, and usually labeled with the name of the area. Pilots are requested to maintain a minimum altitude of 2,000 feet above the surface of the following wildlife and recreational areas, terminal radar service area, airport advisory area and services, military training routes, temporary flight restrictions, parachute jump aircraft area, and published BFR routes.
Good day to you everyone who's watching this video. So I'm going to talk about the ADIS, which means Air Defense Identification Zones. So to understand it, we must discuss its meaning. So all aircraft entering domestic US airspace from outside the country must provide identification prior to entry. Air Defense Identification Zones are established to facilitate this identification in the vicinity of U.S. international airspace boundaries. And generally, you must file an IFR or Defense VFR flight plan for all operations that enter or exit an ADIS. In addition to that, you are required to have an operating transponder with mode C capability and a two-way radio to make periodic position reports. Failure to follow these rules may result to be intercepted by the US security, like the military. So the Alaskan ADIZ, or the ADIS, which lies along the coastal waters of Alaska, has different operating rules than the contiguous US ADIS. If you are thinking about flying across any ADIS, you should refer to the Aeronautical Information Manual or the International Flight Information Manual or detailed procedural information. So, during a defense emergency or during air defense emergency conditions, special security instructions may be issued in accordance with the security control of air and traffic and air navigation aids plan. So, under the provisions of this plan, this military will direct the necessary actions to land, ground, divert, disperse aircraft, and take over control of nav aids. In the defense of the US, if SCATANA goes into effect, ADC facilities will broadcast instructions over available frequencies. So, to sum up the meaning of ADIS, it, it's it pertains to protect a specific airspace of a country. So if you do not comply to these rules, you may be shot down from the air or be intercepted by the US military. So if you were to enter an air defense identification zone, you must always be prepared to communicate with the US or any other country. So I think that's it for my part. So I'll leave it to my colleagues to discuss the other part. So thank you, sir, and have a good day.
So, welcome to our vlog. My name is Barreto.
I am Byron Suva of BS86A. Our topic for today is ADSB.
Okay, so based on what we have learned at this finals, our topic is ADSB.
So ano nga ba ibig sabihin ng ADSB? Automatic Dependent Surveillance Broadcast.
So, i-relate po namin siya sa land transportation sa mundo. And tulad ng pagdami ng population ng tao, dumadami din ang mga sasakyan at eroplano.
Sa pang-aviation. Dumadagdag yung population natin. Gawa ng minsan nagka-crowd, nagkakaroon ng traffic.
Isa pang example nito ay magkakaroon ng delays at saka tataas ang presyo sa aviation at
Environmental impact.
at kailangan din ng landing ng mga aeroplano which are the
Alternary route.
yung mga airport din, mga ganun.
So yung ADSB, nag-provide sila ng traffic controllers and pilots with information that will help the aircraft efficiently navigate. It additionally signal of flight weather and radar data broadcast back to the plane. Sa ADSB, nag-update sila ng mga satellite and complete a more up-to-date para makita nila yung mga traffic sa airspace. For this video, ipapakita namin kung paano iwasan yung dalawang aircraft if nagkasabay sila na, diba?
Yan, para mag-anti-collision sila, nag-uusap sila through ATC and ayan po. Parang kotse lang din na nandito sila.
Through improvement on aviation, pilots will now have the access to the air traffic controller. On the display screen right in the cockpit, and while controllers will guide them to display, which will be more accurate than before.
So this will also allow the aircraft fly more closely together with fewer instructions from the ground. And ADSB will give a power-saving continuous direct flow through the aircraft's landing, and it will help the company save money and for the fuel.
ADSB, this technology is cornerstone of next generation, will revolutionize the future of flying.
So that's the end of our vlog.
Sana may mga natutunan kayo and thank you.
You don't let a good thing go to waste. So I took the lipstick off that face. I don't wanna share, yeah. If you're